Ever wondered how to straighten a bent bit of wire? Well, here's the place to show you. Right, take one bent wire off a coil, get yourself a bit of scrap wood, clamp it into the vise. Drill yourself a hole to feed the wire through so you can get yourself a fixing point. Then on the opposite side, bend it over, and this is just so you can fit into the chuck of your drill. Tighten her up, and then all you do is you stretch out the wire and keep the pressure on. Then it's as simple as spinning her until she's perfectly straight. This trick can be done on any size wire, any length. And then all you do is, once you're happy and it's lovely and straight, cut it to the sizes that you need. Ever had a situation where you need to hammer in some small pins and you keep hitting your thumb? Yep. Well, this top little tip may solve that issue. Take yourself a bit of card, pierce your nail through it, hold it where you want, and there you go. Saves your fingers and thumbs. Ever had the situation where you've snapped your drill bit, trying to drill some pilot holes where you're fixing a bit of wood in? If you haven't got any drill bits handy the right size, I tend to get a nail. Small nail, cut the head off, fix that into your drill. Get it nice and tight. Simply use it like a drill bit. Marking a piece of wood, struggling to get a straight line when you've got no marking gauge? This little tip might help. Take yourself a small block of wood, fix a screw in towards the end, and run it along and mark the piece of wood. The reason I like this little method is because it's adjustable. You can adjust it to any size. Just loosen her off. There you go, mark away. Perfectly straight line every time. Fixing a piece of wood and you don't want to see the screw heads, this is my method of hiding them. Works well for painting and varnishing. Get yourself a plug cutter and the right size drill bit. Countersink your fixing point, obviously not too deep. get your plug cutter. Preferably I would get a scrap piece of wood similar to the one you're using. I mean, this is just for demonstration. Cut yourself a plug. Flat screwdriver, break her out. Comes out really easy. There you go, nice little plug. Fix your piece of wood. And then simply get yourself a bit of PVA glue. Dob a bit in the hole. Obviously be mindful of the grain of the wood to follow the pattern, especially if you're varnishing the piece of wood. Hammer it home. Nice sharp chisel. Take off the excess. And then sand her flat. Really neat way of hiding the screw head. Another simple way of hiding the screw head. Take a chisel, just slightly bigger than your screw. Gently fold her up. Drill your pilot hole. And then fix your timber. Just below the surface, fix your screw. Take some glue. Fold her back down. And there you go. You would never know that screw was underneath there. A really neat way of hiding the screw head. Ever wondered how to fit skirting? This is for internal joints. To get that shape, I'll show you a simple way of doing it. Cut yourself a 45-degree angle and that gives you a shape. Get yourself a pencil and just follow the profile of the timber you're cutting. As you can see, it just highlights it, makes it easier for when you're cutting it. You can cut this with a coping saw or a jigsaw. It's whatever you're comfortable with. And then just follow the line and simply cut it out. My little tip, if you're cutting, again, slightly angle the jigsaw. So you're cutting more out of the bottom than the top, and it gives you a bit of a beveled angle. This will help when you come to fit it together. It will make for a neater joint and less filling. There you go. Perfectly shaped to fit the skirting. Ever wondered how to scribe a piece of wood into an uneven surface? Right, here's the best way to do it that I've learnt. Get yourself a compass. Adjust it for the depth of timber you want to cut off, and then simply just run it along the wall, follow the contours of the wall, and what that will do is it'll leave you a nice mark on the piece of wood that you're cutting. There you go. Then take your jigsaw once again. Simply follow the line that you've marked. Again, top tip, if you can angle it so you're cutting more off the bottom, then that will really help when you're offering it up to the wall. As you can see, it's slightly beveled, and that'll give you the perfect cut. Subscribed.